All right, guys, Gemini, back with another video. And in this video today, I am going to be discussing, along with the Wrestling Jesus, about Brie Bella. Looks like she's going to hang up the tights and retire. So before we get started with that, Wrestling Jesus, what's up?
What's up?
Exactly. So I invited Wrestling Jesus on here. I think he has a good mind for this stuff, so I thought he could contribute to the video and add his thoughts. So the way we're going to do this is I'm going to read the article here about Brie Bella retiring on WWE versus Indies Facebook page, and the source is coming from Dave Meltzer. So it's a pretty freaking reliable source. So uh, let me get into what I'm going to read here, and then we'll get to our me and WJ's thoughts here in just a minute. So let's see. Okay, report. Brie Bella following Daniel Bryan into retirement. Brie Bella will be ending her WWE career soon, according to Dave Meltzer on Wrestling Observer Radio. The news shouldn't come as a major surprise in light of her husband Daniel Bryan's big retirement speech last week, and both of them wanting to start a family soon. Brie has been vocal about wanting to start a family for years now. She told E! Online in May of 2014 that she was fighting baby fever so bad and has often been discussing life after wrestling on the past several seasons of Total Diva. Even though the show is fake as hell, I believe that she definitely wants a kid with Daniel Bryan. They're in their early 30s. It's a perfect age to do it. Meltzer also reported that Brie decided to depart from WWE before Daniel Bryan made the decision to retire. So Brie knew she was on her way out even before Daniel Bryan had to hang it up. It has nothing to do with Daniel Bryan in the sense that she made that decision that she was leaving early this year or mid this year. There's a certain date that she's gone, Meltzer said. The date was decided before Bryan Danielson decided to retire. Brie is currently scheduled to face Charlotte for the WWE Divas Championship this coming weekend at Fastlane. It's possible that Brie will stick around until after WrestleMania 32, but it's believed she will be finishing up with the company sooner than later. While it's not confirmed when exactly she will be retiring, either after Fastlane or WrestleMania 32, it is possible that her match with Charlotte at Fastlane will be her last. The news of Brie's looming retirement comes as her sister Nikki is undergoing vigorous rehabilitation following neck fusion surgery. So, yeah, it's a pretty reliable source. WJ, it looks legit. Do you think that Brie Bella's really going to hang it up, in your opinion?
Mhm. Well, Metzer's usually right about a lot of stuff, or if he's not right, he's close. So big chance, it happened with AJ and CM Punk and stuff. It could happen here too.
Well, now let me ask you this: do you feel that the WWE Women's Division will suffer at all without a big player like Brie Mode, or do you think the Women's Division will continue to thrive? Or do you think they'll suffer without Brie for a while?
I think they're gonna be all right without no offense to her there, but Nikki has become the star, Bella or whatever. Brie
I
was Brie was a thing a couple years ago, but Nikki kind of took her place as the main Bella, and Brie hasn't really done shit since she came back. They had left for a while and returned. She didn't really do much.
well, let
So
me
I
ask
don't.
you. Let me ask you this, WJ. Do you remember? Of course, you do. You've been watching for 30 years, but do you remember back at SummerSlam 2014 when she had the big program with Stephanie McMahon?
When they fired Nikki, that there.
Yeah, and her and Stephanie were going on it at SummerSlam 2014.
Yeah,
You remember all
yeah.
that? Now, in regards to that, WWE thought of that program as pretty much a fail due to Brie not being able to work the mic very well. Do you think if that program would have gone over well, um, Brie would have been launched at that point to where, say, maybe Charlotte is, and maybe she would have stuck around because she would have been the number one diva? Do you think because she had her opportunity to become the main star and it failed a bit, do you think that kind of swayed her decision and pushed her back to the mid card because she wasn't able to pull that program off with Stephanie, and Stephanie pretty much carried it? If she does that differently, do you think that her career goes on right now, because she's still in her early 30s? She has a lot of time left.
Well, it could have been that, but like Brie, well, she's not really good with promos, and her voice, I don't know, there's something nerdy about the voice, the way she screams in her matches and stuff. I don't know. She's not that great of a wrestler either, to be honest. She's okay. Like, I have no beef with her there. I know some people hate the Bellas. I don't hate them, but
Well, I feel for the most part over the last year, maybe 6 to 8 months since Nikki's been gone, Brie has become basically just a jobber, just a
yeah.
preliminary wrestler. She hasn't won very many matches. There hasn't been a whole lot of interest behind Brie Mode without Nikki Bella and the Fearless brand being there. Nikki Bella was clearly the breakout star of the group. There's no doubt about it. Nikki Bella became the flagship for women's wrestling, and Brie and Alicia Foxy, they just kind of followed in her footsteps. So do you think Brie at all has been frustrated in the last 8 months of her career, basically just becoming a jobber without Nikki there?
Sorry, I was being distracted. Can you repeat the question? My bad. Sorry.
Oh, it's all good. I was just asking you if you thought that Nikki had been frustrated with being a jobber for the last 6 to 8 months. Do you think she's frustrated with her career right now without Nikki there?
Maybe, yeah, because Nikki was the star of the team. The,
Absolutely,
the
she was. I mean,
the
yes.
team Bella, yeah. So without her, it pretty much stopped the momentum, whatever momentum they had. So just
No,
Brie and Alicia Fox together, that's not gonna track ratings or anything.
well, personally, I feel that I think the WWE Women's Division takes a loss without Brie, because now when Nikki Bella does come back, which she will come back, it's going to be a solo act, and I don't think the Bella twins are nearly as effective. Um, you know, not with each other. Do you think the Bella twins are a lot more effective when they're together as opposed to being apart?
Like the Bellas are good together for like promotional stuff. They'll put them together for pictures and for the divas, total divas and stuff like this. But I think Nikki's gonna do fine on her own, especially if she has the relationship with Big John there. If you believe, if you believe the haters, apparently John is what keeps her alive. So, but I think she'll be okay. Nikki without Brie, she should be fine. That's if she doesn't retire from neck issues and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe if Brie retires, she might want to retire because twins they like to do the same thing as the other. But
You know what?
Nikki should be fine. If she stays there, surely she'll win at least another title. But with these new girls coming up like Paige and Charlotte and these new NXT divas, I don't think they're gonna miss Brie Bella that much.
Let's see what we got. Just reading the chat room here. A lot of people are happy that they don't have to watch Brie on TV anymore. And that's fine. I was a fan of the Bella Twins. I was a fan of Brie and Nikki. I thought they were great. I thought they appealed to a different audience, in wrestling, the young female audience. And so I think, I think she sold a lot of merchandise. She was one of their stars, whether these indie wrestling fans want to admit it or not. So let's see. It's about time Brie left, and hopefully she takes Nikki with her. I wouldn't mind if Brie Bella retired nowadays because she's become a jobber. And I agree with that, Ace. Send them home. F the Bella twins. I never liked Brie. Nikki has talent, but Brie doesn't. I don't know. I disagree. I thought she did okay with her program with Stephanie. So, anyways, we've been going for a while. Just wanted to get my thoughts out here and WJ's thoughts. WJ, any final thoughts on this Brie Bella situation before we end this?
Well, if it's true, then I guess it'll make Brian happy. He won't have to worry about his wife's cheating on him on the road and all of that shit. But with all these new NXT divas, I don't think it'll make that much of a difference,
Yeah, maybe they probably won't even notice that she's really gone. But all right, guys, thanks for listening. WJ, thanks for coming in. I think the call will be really well. All right, we'll hit some videos a little bit later. So you guys have a good one, and thank you for listening.